to follow breaking news right now here at 10:30. Limestone University has announced that it will close, shutting down all operations, making that announcement via email just moments ago.
Yeah, Fox Carolina is bringing you the first alert on this story, and our Alexa Urbach is live right now at the university. Alexa, you've been speaking with some student athletes. Some of them are from out of the country. I cannot imagine just how difficult this night is for them. What can you tell us?
Well, before we talk to these students, I want to tell you that just minutes ago, we saw the president of Limestone University exiting from this student center right over here in this parking lot, Dr. Nathan Copeland. Now, I did run after him to try to speak with him, try to get a comment from him. He was being escorted out by several, it looked like police officers, and they waved their hand up when I asked a question, asking me to stop asking a question. So unfortunately, we were not able to hear from Dr. Copeland, but like I said, just minutes ago, he was escorted out and not talking to media or students. But we are going to speak with some of these students right now. As you said, all three of these students that were joined, you are all student athletes, and two of you are international students. So I'm just going to go down, just share with us what sport you play, your name, and how you're feeling right now.
My name is Courtney. I'm from Knoxville, Tennessee, and I play women's lacrosse. I'm a sophomore transfer from a school just down the road. I'm devastated, to be honest. This school taught me how to love being in college. My last school wasn't for me, hence why I transferred. And this school has just been so amazing for me, and my team is absolutely amazing. They've taught me what it means to be a true teammate. And not even having members of the board or our own president come out and speak to us tonight about the news is absolutely devastating.
Thank you for sharing that.
Yeah.
My name's Giselle. I'm a freshman, and I just moved here in the spring from Brazil, and so I haven't been here long, and I've already learned to absolutely love this place, and it's so sad that I'm already leaving. But I just feel betrayed, honestly. Last Tuesday, they gave us so much false hope that the school was going to stay open by not giving us the answer, saying that money was coming in, and honestly, it's horrible. And the whole fact that no one even came out to talk to us in person, just an email, just is lack of respect, in my opinion.
Yeah, and can you also tell us also what your next steps are, because you're a soccer player from Israel, so tell us how you're feeling right now.
So my name is Natalie. Like you said, I'm a soccer player from Israel. I'm just really shocked and heartbroken for Limestone. I really think they gave us false hope throughout this week that they shouldn't have. They should have just giving us a definitive answer once they knew for sure. And my next step is really very uncertain right now. I'm just talking to a few schools, but it's very difficult because soccer is just now finishing recruiting. Scholarships are rare to find, and it's just very hard.
Really hard. And you know, earlier when we actually spoke a couple of weeks ago, and you had told me that you were trying to leave some of your items here at the university and then come back. Tell us about that plan and how that's now derailed.
Yeah, so I don't know what I'm gonna do with my belongings. I really couldn't tell you. It's just I feel just very confused right now.
Thank you for sharing that. And I was wondering, can the two of you know what your next steps are going to be? And I know it's different for everybody.
Like I said, I'm a transfer, and this would be my third school in 3 years. The next one would be. So that's just, first of all, awful. I do have more than 2 years of eligibility left, so I have a little bit better luck getting into a better school, I guess, right now with lacrosse, but I don't want to leave. Like I said before, I mean, this school has just been amazing for me and my athletics, my academics. Next steps, though, are going to unfortunately have to be me entering the portal and then getting transcripts and starting that process all over again.
And with you, you're also an international student from Brazil, so what's next?
I've been talking to schools, but like she said, the biggest thing is they're pretty much done with recruiting. They weren't expecting to have any more recruits, and the biggest issue is being an international player, I heavily rely on scholarships, and a lot of schools just don't have money left. And my whole career, my whole life is soccer, and I might have to go to a bad team just because they have money for me, and a bad school that's academically not good and their team isn't good just because I need that money, and that's what I rely on. So it's just, I'm lost. I don't know what my next step is, and I'm just hoping I can find a new home, right? I just got here, and like she said, I love it, and I'm not ready to leave. And so I'm just praying that I find a new home that fits for me.
Well, I really appreciate you all sharing, especially during this really difficult time and being so vulnerable and sharing that uncertainty with us. And, you know, two of the words that actually came up in our discussion earlier, some of the students were saying that they felt betrayed and they felt blindsided, as you heard from these 3 students talking about what they called a false hope that they felt that the university gave them over the last week, since last Tuesday when the board delayed their vote, delayed that meeting to today. So, Justin, Dana.
Well, Alexa, I know that the university is said to have had an $150 million annual economic impact on Cherokee County, so a very big economic impact there in the area. One of the questions I have for you right now is, you know, we're talking about students. You mentioned a lot of them are in apartments earlier. For those students in apartments, is that an additional expense that they're having to take on, something that they're having to look into, possibly ending their leases so early because of the school closing?
You know, that's a really great question, and I haven't been able to explore that yet with some of these students. But if you don't mind, I'm going to actually throw this to you. Do any of you live in apartments right now, and do you have any uncertainty regarding your lease and how you're going to proceed with your housing situation?
So I was planning on staying in summer housing here. So now they gave me, 4 days to figure out where I'm living for the summer. Can't really go back to Brazil. So I'm a little lost on what I'm going to do for this summer. I literally have 4 days to figure that out. So yeah.
Yeah. So there you go. Some of these students really don't know what they're going to do. And some of the students I did speak with earlier are living off campus at an apartment complex with near their teachers. So that is definitely a question that we will reach out about and find out from those students regarding their leases.
All right, Alexa Urbach for us this evening there on Limestone University. Alexa, thank you. And again, for you at home, we have received a lot of questions in regards of that false hope that those students mentioned, where Limestone leadership saying that they are cautiously optimistic about a fundraising campaign they've been having for the past week. They're making announcements that $1 million was donated, another $1 million donated today. We have confirmed through leadership there, that fundraising effort, that money will be returned back to those donors if they can't meet that goal. Tonight, clearly, they were not able to make that goal. We are also hoping to get some answers and really an interview or something from leadership. Our Alexa Urbach saying she saw the Board of Trustees leaving in the back door, then the president saying that he was likely going to be speaking and then did not come out and speak, instead walked away quietly, and just the only thing sent out to students was that email. So hopefully we will try to push and try to get some answers for you when it comes to leadership there and what happened behind those closed doors at the Board of Trustees meeting. Again, hundreds of students, thousands of individuals affected by this decision. So we'll follow very closely. Alexa Urbach for us tonight. Alexa, thank you.